Jasper, the people missed you. You weren't in the last 2 vlogs. Where have you been? Oh my goodness. Where's Jasper? Where's Jasper? Jasper, you have been getting so many new toys recently. Don't forget about this one, Jasper. And of course, we can't forget about this one. Oh my god. So funny. Okay. Oh my god. For those of you guys who have seen my Jasper. Alright, Jasper, I'm gonna take it for 1 second. You can have it back right after, okay? I'll give it back, don't worry. So for those of you guys who have seen my video where I cleaned out my entire closet, I mentioned that I will be moving, and that's happening in about less than 3 weeks. Now, I was kind of contemplating whether I should take the plane or drive my car there, because it is a different city. It's around 12 hours away from where I'm currently at. But I've just confirmed that I'm not going to be taking my car and I'll be taking the plane. So I got to be very picky with what I'm taking. So as of right now, it looks like I'm just going to be taking my clothes, my Vitamix, ow, Jasper, and some of Jasper's toys. But other than that, today I'm just going to vlog myself getting rid of most of my belongings, and hopefully it'll help you guys kind of not make the same mistakes that I did. Now, I know some of you guys are already thinking, Joe, if you're a minimalist, why do you even have a surplus? Why do you have things you don't need? You shouldn't need to get rid of anything because you're so intentional. Well, Becky, to that I say, I'm fucking human, so let me live. Also, yes, I did say Chamberlain coffee is very, very mediocre. However, I still pay $80 Canadian for this, so you best believe I'll be finishing every single bag. All right, so the first thing to tackle is right over here. Let's see what we're working with. So here is everything that was in my, I guess, supplement drawer. So the plan is to keep anything that I'll be still using or taking with me to my new place, and then just kind of putting everything in the middle of everything that has expired or I don't use anymore, and things I could give away as well. Now, when it comes to supplements, you guys already know my stance. You do not need them. However, I had these from my previous apartment, and I would sometimes use protein powders just as like a quick meal. But these are now expired. I received a lot of these like organic like mushroom powders from different brands to try out. A lot of the times I decline pretty much everything, but a lot of people rave about like chaga mushroom powders and things like adaptogens and things like that, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Really found no difference personally, but you know, some people like it. If that's for you, then it's for you. Personally, it wasn't for me. So all of these have now expired, so make sure you guys toss out your expired supplements. And similarly, when it comes to vitamins and multivitamins, the majority of healthy adults who eat a balanced diet do not require any sort of additional supplementation if you are healthy. So vitamin D3, this was from Andre, my previous roommate. He had a bunch of these, so I just kind of brought it, but it has now expired and I've never used it. I also got this like vegan multivitamin for when I was like actually a hardcore vegan, but these have now also expired. And also this was infant cough syrup when Jasper had kennel cough. It helped with the symptoms of the coughing. Yeah, make sure you guys look through your medicine cabinet and just toss out all the expired medication. Also, just really think about if you really need a multivitamin, consult with a doctor. Most people are going to say that you do not require a multi if you are a healthy, balanced individual. However, there isn't really a big downside. If you have a surplus of certain vitamins and mineral, you will just piss it out, but you are creating pretty expensive piss. So if you don't really need to waste money and contribute to excess, plastic pollution, then, why do it? Next, we got the pre-workout that I use from time to time. This is C4. I've been using C4 since probably like end of high school. It's just very consistent, and when I'm feeling like a bag of ass, sometimes a little pre-workout is needed. Now, this like nitrate oxide or whatever, it's supposed to like increase the pump, and I've never used like a pump inducing product, so I just wanted to see what that feels like. Wouldn't recommend it. Didn't really see a big noticeable difference. It also doesn't taste very good either. So I'm just going to be finishing these two up. And finally, when it comes to the medications that I will be keeping, I just got some acetaminophen, I've got some ibuprofen, I've got some antihistamines, and some melatonin. I think all of these are pretty household staples. They are not expired and I do use them. So yeah, and of course, like I mentioned, I'm taking my Vitamix. Now these are like heat pads, but I never really had a use for them. Basically, when I'm done cooking, I just transfer everything into a bowl anyway, so I never eat out of like the hot pan. So I'm just gonna be giving these away to friends who are going to be moving out shortly because I'm sure they're gonna require it. But personally, I found that I don't need these. Alright, so the next thing I definitely need to tackle is my junk drawer, which is right over here. So I just took the entire drawer out. I'm just gonna go through everything and just pretty much do the same thing. Put everything in the middle that I'm not going to keep. But also they're gonna be things that I'm gonna store at my parents' house and things I'm just gonna keep with me. Alright, so from my junk drawer, these are the things that I'll be taking with me. So a pair of wired headphones. This is like a dirty shoe bag. And then some of my important documents are all in here. These are things that I'm going to be keeping at my parents' house. So these are kind of just like, I don't know, I guess memory sentimental items. These are from when I was a student trainer with the basketball team. This is my Pectus carinatum brace, which is essentially why I started this whole YouTube channel. And then just a watch over here. And then these are some of the things that I'll be giving away or tossing out. This is like a Lululemon, I don't know, travel case that I was gifted from Lululemon for the holidays. It's super, super nice, but I just don't have a use for it. So I'm sure I can give it to somebody. These are some extra like furniture stuff. These are some business card holders that I don't use anymore, which I actually found my old personal training business cards. Also just have some papers that I need to shred. This was my previous room divider that I use, which I no longer need. These are some thick winter socks that I will no longer be needing because I'll be moving to a warmer climate. Here are some of the previous notebooks. These I don't think have been used. I just got these at like a workshop. And this was my old moleskin notebook, which I don't use anymore since I do everything on my iPad. Next, on the other side of my closet, I got my tripods and my monopods. This one works, so I'm going to be giving that away. These two are broken, and this foam roller I'm going to be leaving behind. This is the tripod that I got from Amazon when I first started my YouTube channel 6 years ago, and it's been holding up really well for both my work and my clients' work. This is the one that I took to Tofino. I got legs in the sand, which is not smart by me. This one was just used to hold up my projector. I usually do most of my foam rolling at the gym, so I've actually haven't used this in a while. So I'm just gonna give it to one of my friends. Now from my other closet, this is my Matt and Nat briefcase, which I will be giving to my dad since he needs a new briefcase. These are things that I got from my parents' house. I'm just gonna be returning them. This I'm going to give into my brother. My Addy Powers, I no longer wear them, so I'm just going to be selling these. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now when it comes to the big things like my furniture, my bed will be going to my parents' guest bedroom. I'm going to be selling my couch and my dining table. All of my plants, unfortunately, are staying in Edmonton, so I'll be giving them away to my friends, you know, to have a little piece of Joe with them. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be taking all of my clothes. I'm going to be taking some, like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 like dishes so that I can eat when I get there. I'm going to be taking my Bluetooth speakers, my Vitamix, and Jasper, of course. Another thing to keep in mind is that a lot of our parents' generation, they grew up in a time of scarcity, so it's really common for them to have kind of hoarding tendencies. So if you give things to your parents, they're gonna stick with it, no matter even if they have 10 of the same kitchen utensils, they're gonna take it because, you know, to my parents, it's a waste to throw things out. So instead of just giving all of your old things to your parents and making them deal with the extra stuff, try to really sell a lot of the things you have so that they only keep really what they need or what they want. So once again, here is my massive pile of the things that I'll be either throwing away, giving away, selling, whatever. So I'm probably gonna have to do another round of this type of decluttering and giving away, you know, the closer I get to my actual move out date. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. It's becoming more real and real. Like I mentioned before, this is my first time actually moving out of this city. Previously, I've been moving every year for the past 3 years, but it's all been in the same city. So I've been just kind of bringing a lot of my stuff with me. However, this is really the only time that I'm going to be packing my life up into 1 or 2 suitcases. So it's a different type of declutter. It's a lot more critical. But yeah, hopefully through this video, you guys got some tips and tricks and just realized that you don't really need the majority of the shit you have. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Once again, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. Hi, buddy. Do you like your new toy? Man, Jasper has been getting so many toys in the mail. Thank you guys for sending them. All right, Jasper, let's say bye with a nose boop, okay? 3, 2, 1.